You're watching the Wrestling NRD Broadcast. Now here's your hosts, Tom, Nick, and Dave. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. Uh-huh. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is T&D. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Wrestling NRD Broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we've celebrated a historic milestone here because guess what? We have celebrated 5 years of this broadcast unofficially. Over a couple weeks ago, we celebrated the 5-year anniversary privately. And typically what comes with that is the ranking of the micro brawlers that we got during the year. Now, don't think we haven't forgotten. Don't think we're not putting so little effort into this broadcast like it may seem at times, and we've just stopped caring about the monumental moments of this broadcast. No, we would like to rank the brawlers that we got in 2025, but we need your help. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, because Nick is an admin of the Micro Brawler fan group, the Micro Brawler fan group. I'm not an admin because I don't want any of that shit. Brian Crossley is also a founding admin member of the Micro Brawler fan club.
Who's that?
Who?
Dylan Shivers, maybe you've heard of him.
He
was on this show.
Backyard wrestler.
It's that guy. I got that photo. But ladies and gentlemen, we take the list, the master list that is on the Facebook group, to figure out what we got in the last year. Now, here's the thing: when this group started, Nick had no kids. I was not married.
It was pandemic.
Tom was not even on the show.
You do the math of 5 years.
I was definitely not on the show when it started.
Mid-pandemic when we started this, and I had lots of free time, unlimited free time. No kids, pandemic. Let's just start that. All right, go ahead, Dave. You can continue.
So this was a lot easier to track. When we started this broadcast, there was only like 200 brawlers.
Yes.
Now we're at like 742. We're in the fives at least. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are out here recruiting. The unofficial show of the Micro Brawler fan group, we are recruiting, and we are looking for an admin whose sole purpose is to update the Micro Brawler master list so that we can then get the brawler rankings out there a lot easier. And people can search for this list, and it is very detailed, the release dates and all that good stuff. And so if you're interested, drop a comment, get in touch with Nick, get in touch with Ryan, get in touch with me, and I'll tell you to get in touch with Nick or Ryan, and we'll go from there.
I would dare say I would even attempt to try to get it updated. I mean, I might need somebody. I might miss some people. Might have to be like, "Hey," I mean, which is the first time
hey, you missed the first 6 Danhausens.
But I messed up on the number on the list before and skipped the number, and then I was brought to me. And the way I have it done, it's not on Excel or anything. It's literally just like a Facebook post. So I had to go back in and edit like 172 numbers or something.
Oh,
jeez. So the mistakes have been made, but I would get it updated. I just want somebody after I get it updated to take it off my hands and then continue on my legacy of this list.
You'll be an admin. You won't be one of the founding admins, but you can.
Because I'm pretty far
somehow.
back. Let me see.
This thing needs to be pinned because anytime I want to look at this list, I can never actually find it.
It should be pinned. It should be in the.
I feel like there's 50,000 freaking.
Well, I haven't updated. When you update it, it goes to the front, but I haven't updated it in like 6 months.
Well, there it is.
It's probably been less than 6 months. Brian does a great job. Look at that. 5 days ago, something was put into the features.
So it sounds like Tony Jones. Screwed the pooch here.
Tony Jones is not featured on this list.
He shouldn't be.
Well, he should be
featured anywhere.
There we go. It took me 1 second. I found it, Dave. It's not that far down. Let's see.
Damn, Tony Jones.
Let's see where I ended off at here.
The
last one I put on was number 530. It was Sabu's last match.
Holy cow.
Before that was Leo Sparrow for the show. Tony Jones is on the list, number 526.
Oh, he did make the list. 520, the big 526. The N.R.D. 500.
That's how far back I am. The last crate.
That's not so bad.
The last
it's not too
crate that I
bad.
put on
July.
here was Paul Walter Hawson.
That's not bad.
July was the last time. Like July or August was the last time.
Paul Walter Hausen is supposed to be playing Mick Foley in some kind of TV show.
I've seen that, Tom.
I am furious about that.
Why?
And because Tony Jones.
Fair.
Tony Jones had something to do with that casting. I don't know what yet, but that Tony Jones, I hate him.
I don't think it's a bad casting, though, because you got a guy who's a good actor. You can see it's not going to be that much of a pull body-wise, face-wise. Obviously, there will be some prosthetics, wig, hair, and whatnot. But, like,
he's going to be a comedy
also
thing.
knows the psychology of wrestling, so he can reflect that.
I wonder what this biopic of Mick Foley is going to be like.
I think it's going to come off comedic because the dude's a comedy actor, you know.
Are we going to get like ears getting ripped off and like exploding boards in Japan and like Hell in a Cell?
I mean, that would make sense.
Or are we just going to get like, I don't know.
I could see him doing it seriously.
Holy Foley.
Yeah, the greatest reality show ever.
Oh God, I forgot all about that.
Lucky you, Dave.
Frank the Clown. Come on, man.
Oh my God,
that is not how I met Frank the Clown.
Holy cow!
I met Frank at shows.
My wife is at the door. She's giving me a confused look. Can I mute you? I have to. I don't know if this is. Hold on, because apparently I have to mute. You guys keep talking.
We'll talk to ourselves. So Tom, how was the eyeglass convention that you went to?
So I'm going to tell you about this eyeglasses thing. There were a lot of people there, and they all were there for eyeglasses and eyeglasses accessories. And most of them had a love or a business purpose for being there for the eyeglasses and eyeglasses accessory. And people were walking around and talking about eyeglasses and their accessories. And you know what they weren't talking about? Tony Jones.
Tom, were you saying hi to these people? Was there a lot of highs going on?
A lot of howdies. Howdies going on left and right. Tom says howdy. I mean,
were you just poking people in the eye?
Just howdy. Tony Jones? I don't know. I don't know what I didn't see that guy.
Poke of the eye, rake of the eye. A lot of TikToks on Tom's Got Glasses.
You gotta check it out. Follow, subscribe, enjoy, dream about, spend money on, all of that stuff.
Eyeball 2026, baby. Palm Springs. We come with you. Also, I'd like to point something out. This is completely sidetrack of Eyeball because it just made me think of it. Speaking just of events, how we were talking about house shows like a week or two ago. NXT house show coming to White Plains in April. I'm excited.
I used to go to NXT house shows all the time.
I am very excited for it. I also think they said that Stand and Deliver will be outside of WrestleMania week for the first time ever.
Stand and Deliver.
Before WrestleMania. So that means that the house show that I go to will be the week after Stand and Deliver now. So.
Well, that's either really good because you get to see all the new people as they show up. So everyone who is leaving AEW and New Japan and signing with WWE are going to be there. And, your various indie wrestlers who you've forgotten about because they've been in the NXT or the training program at WWE for the last, 6 months. Yeah, exactly.
Could you imagine? I'd be like, dude, why couldn't you tell me? I'm excited.
Usually they do. They usually, if they're going to WWE, they're like, I'm canceling all of my indie stuff and all that.
What's interesting though is so this week this will air in the midst of it is that I'm doing the Section 1 basketball championships at the Westchester County Center, and that is the venue that will host NXT the house show in April. And so from what I've been told is tickets online, they're like $40 if you go on Ticketmaster. They're 25. You buy them at the box office. So here's going to be me at halftime. Yes, can I get 2 tickets for the NXT show?
You think if you just left yourself set up that when NXT came, they would just let you announce the show because
I'm
they're
just
already
hoping
set
like
up
maybe
and
I
ready
can
to
get
go?
a read. Like that'd be really cool. Like fans in
You
April,
just
come
like
lay the
what was
smackdown.
Yeah, it's a Dave and Booker T doing
what you
commentary.
do? Who's the?
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. No bread, no water, just me.
What's the ring announcer's name on NXT? Is it a male or a female ring announcer?
Mike Rome.
Okay, so here's what you gotta do, Dave. When Mike Rome is walking like the Olympics, like Tanya Hardin, like just hit him in the throat or something. Make sure you wear a mask or something, and then they'll be like, "Oh my God, what are we gonna do? I mean, we don't have an announcer." And then we're like, "You know who's here? Dave, the voice. He's right there. He does the basketball games." And then that's your end.
I mean,
Like,
I don't know if it works like
my
that.
own bow tie.
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, that might work.
They'll get on the PA and be like, does anybody know how to announce?
I mean, I don't know if Dave's really that
Mike
good.
Mike Rome has been attacked in the parking lot.
I don't know if Dave's really that good at disguises, though. I don't know.
Spaceman George is here.
Oh, it's just me. It's just me.
There we go. Spaceman attacks Mike Jordan.
Wow. Okay. You know what? I will admit, I didn't expect that. You know what it is? It's the fine eyewear, Dave. Yeah. And as Tom, I love eyewear and hate Tony Jones.
Speaking of eyewear, speaking of pro wrestling tees, did you see the pro wrestling tees now has like 20 variety pairs of Macho Man sunglasses?
Yeah. Macho Verse is going to spend his whole paycheck.
He already has them all. Where do you think they got the ideas from?
Macho Verse, who will have a segment with Crowbar at a Summit for Peace at Awesome Championship Wrestling, March 14th at the Mid-Hudson Civic Center. And you know what I say to that? Peace? No peace.
Do you think that if Macho Verse got his own micro brawler made, that it would sell? And could it just be like a repaint? Just a repaint.
You can't do that.
It's a slimmer.
Like you definitely can't do that. The closest we got to that already was the Jay Lethal, one.
On that guy.
You just be like just put the old Macho in like a new box and just repaint it a little bit.
He would love that. Hell, he might already be saying that to people. Like, yeah, that's actually me.
I think it's a great idea.
I actually was the one in the ring card at WrestleMania 3. Randy actually just walked around to the side because he was afraid of the moving car. He thought that car might take Elizabeth from him, and he was like, "No, can't do that."
I want to get a Macho Man micro brawler signed by Macho Verse. That's my new goal.
I mean, if you'd like to send me one, I will be seeing him on March 14th. So
I'm gonna put it right up there on the wall somewhere.
And if you send me one, I'll just sign it and say it was him, and send it back to you. Yes, eventually.
He'll sign it from Macho Man, from Randy Poffo, St. Louis Cardinals Hall of Fame, number 13.
Sign it, Nacho Man.
Nacho Man.
From Billionaire Ted to Billionaire Ted from the Nacho Man. Ooh yeah.
Geritol on a pole match.
Oh shit! I feel like we had something else we needed to talk about.
Well, there are some new brawlers that are coming out. You can talk about that.
I feel like we talked about those last week. I could be wrong.
The Bear Bronson, and there's that one. And we talked about the
lady one Zack Ryder. The features here. Hold on.
Is Zack Ryder or Matt Cardona still the ones that just shipped?
The Gnome Gabby Forza.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah.
The Savage
Gabby
Gnome.
Forza. That's
In the last Matt Cardona micro brawlers ever in history.
Or until he, gets fired or whatever.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I figured.
I don't know why, but I'm just waiting for this thing to glow in the dark.
I kind of wish it did.
I think it's awesome.
Like a chase could glow in the dark for this. But
Well, I think of the Stay Puft toys from the 80s or 90s or whatever, and they had that. They had a couple of them that were glow in the dark.
just for reference, here's a PW.
Amazing. So Danhausen definitely will pass Cardona if he hasn't already for like the most brawlers.
Unless Danhausen's in the box at
I heard somebody say that
Elimination Chamber.
They're going to open up the box and it's going to be an exclusive Elimination Chamber Danhausen crate with a life-size Danhausen brawler and a whole bunch.
Yeah, I saw somebody say like, yes, that's the biggest PW crate I've ever seen. Inside, it's Jonathan Mayer to tell you what 2 T-shirts he's got.
I honestly wouldn't be shocked if Danhausen did it. He's good friends with CM Punk. Cody likes him.
I feel like if AEW couldn't figure out what to do with Danhausen, the WWE is not going to get.
I mean, AEW, it kind of felt like they didn't try that much, and it didn't help that he got hurt.
It's going to be like R-Truth. He's going to be like a comedy character that they do like this.
But it's one of those, it's okay to use him as comedy because that's what he is, as long as you use him frequently. Yeah. Like, don't be every once in a blue moon. Like, I thought about this today. I was catching up on NXT, and I looked at Ricky Starks, and I'm like, would you rather have the career that Ricky Starks had in AEW, being a mid-carder, solid hand, putting on good matches, not consistently used, or be in the NXT like main event picture, upper mid card, title picture sort of thing?
Well, you've also left out part of that, Dave. The Ricky Starks person difference is Ricky Starks was hurt most of his AEW career, and Ricky Saints has not been.
Very true.
That's kind of a big difference. You want to go with somebody who really wasn't used right, I think, was
Chris Jericho.
No, I was going to say Brian Pillman Jr. or Lexis King?
Yes.
But I also think that he needed to go to NXT because you look at the character he's got now. The Lexis King character is fantastic. The character work that he's been doing has been great, and it's like I think nothing but the best of the guy. I've said hi to him a couple times, and not like Tony Jones, who can rot in hell, but he's got all the potential in the world, and he just kind of needs some refinement. Whereas, like, I think that in AEW he didn't have an idea for what he wanted to do, and in NXT he doesn't need to.
That is very fair.
I think the same thing of Lexis. Or not Ricky Saints. I think the same thing there. What Ricky Saints, I think he came in with a different mentality. Like, he thought he was the top guy, and he wasn't being used as the top guy in AEW. And I'm betting Cody kind of led him to believe that, well, you will be if you come with me.
Follow me to freedom.
This is where go back to Danhausen though, real quick. I just worry that WWE is not gonna like I feel like the majority of WWE fans have no idea who Danhausen is.
Fair.
And I don't know if they can explain it right. Like, I mean, it's just like these kind of characters, like with the Mr. Iguana or whatever, they have weird characters. Like this kind of stuff can get over, but I mean, they just have.
That's why Danhausen
is so nuanced, and there's like so much like history to the Danhausen characters and layers to it that I just don't know. They can let them do like packages and try to see, but they're not going to. They're just going to make them pop out of the box, and everybody's going to. It's going to be like the gobbledygooker.
I think it'll work out, especially if you work him in AAA a little bit more, because Danhausen's gimmick and personality will work there. And not that, but a lot of people forget this. Like, Danhausen's actually a good wrestler. He has a good, solid foundation of technical wrestling. When he was Donovan Danhausen, he was a suplex guy.
Yep.
He did a lot of that kind of shoot style and all that, which he has that ability, and he hasn't needed to use it as much because, the gimmick does so much for him. I think that WWE can make it work, but I think it'll work better in AAA.
Who is the guy that pulls his face off? Is that Psycho Clown?
No, Psycho Clown keeps his face on.
Okay, who's the guy that pulls his face off?
What do you mean? Because
In AAA, there's a guy that like he pulls his face, like he's got a mask on and he pulls his face off, and so like you just see like the under stuff.
the under stuff.
I don't know, the guts. Oh my god, what is this guy's name?
I
He's like the tongue that's sticking out.
Oh, the dragon.
No,
Dude.
no, not a
I
dragon.
know there's like the dragon dude that has like the real long tongue. I'm not the best with the luchador. Sorry, Tom.
yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah,
It is
I
Psycho
mean,
Clown.
Psycho Clown wears the mask the whole time, though.
Yes,
He
but
doesn't
he
tear his
rips.
mask off.
Does
But
he
he
have like
rips,
an
like, the
entrance
front
mask or
layer
something?
off.
And he takes like the
No, he doesn't. That's not a normal thing he does.
We've done it in AAA. But what I'm saying is,
That's the only place Psycho Clown's been.
what would be really amazing is if he does that, and then just underneath his Danhausen paint.
Yeah.
That'd be
Psycho
closer
Clown
to what Jushin Thunder Liger does when he tore off his mask and was
Kishin
Liger.
That'd be funny. Be some funny shit.
I
Wait a
mean,
second.
you can't do that with Psycho Clown because Psycho Clown is the kid's favorite wrestler in Mexico.
Do we have another face painted guy in WWE?
Iguana, Mr. Iguana.
You do have Mr. Iguana. Actually, you know what? You don't even need it for that.
There's
Because
a guy in
originally-
Judgment Day who used to paint himself up.
No, you know what you have the opportunity,
Tama.
the funniest opportunity to do.
It's true. All the MFTs paint their faces.
If you did, okay, well there it is. You got Dan. Picture this: Danhausen has a problem with the bloodline.
1812, Sicily.
No, Sophia, but so Danhausen
Margaret.
has problems with the bloodline or the MFTs around November, and he says, "You know what? I'll take you all on and curse you all." And that's when you get Danhausen, the 5 Danhausens. So it's Danhausen, Otishausen, fucking.
Survivor Series.
Yes, it's Survivor.
Yeah,
Just like getting the
that
4
happened.
doinks, but it was men on a mission and the bushwhackers and face paint.
Easy way to
funny
book this. You CM Punk and Danhausen are friends, and Danhausen becomes
Pepsi
like
film?
buddying around with CM Punk, and then they kill Danhausen. And then they have like CM Punk Hausen with Danhausen, and then like this whoever else.
You do the whole Hausen thing, and
There
you do a
go.
Survivor
And then,
Series
like,
team
against
of the whatever
painted up
Hausen.
bloodline.
Yeah.
Like
There it is.
books
Fucking
itself.
right.
War games.
Or the Vision,
War
if that cursed faction can ever not be hurt.
Look at that. We just booked it out for you.
Danhausen literally just like keeps doing his thing, and their shark cage won't open. Ah!
They're going to be on the next the thing they do on Netflix, like the show that they do about the behind the scenes WWE. They're going to be like showing our podcast. They're going to be like, these guys. This is where we got it.
What's great about that show is that like a third of it's real and 2/3 of it's they're making it up.
Oh yeah,
and it's like.
Oh yeah, like everything,
Like
every other reality show.
You can't talk about what really happened to make John Cena turn heel against Cody. You can't talk about that because that's not going to look good for Cody.
where are you, Dwayne?
Well, because that was 100% Cody going, I don't want to be a heel. I will never be a heel. And John Cena being like, I don't care. I'll do the job. It's my job. Our job is to wrestle and do what the bosses say. I'll do the job, even though no one's going to buy it.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I thought heel John Cena was great. Personally, I think it was my favorite John Cena.
I liked it because it was funny to me because he didn't cut any heel promos.
No.
He was just cutting, actual, like just, hey, I hated that you guys booed me all the time and were mean to me, and I was nothing but a good guy.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything to any of you people. What's wrong with you?
I will never forget when it was like his first appearance after the Elimination Chamber and the heel turn, and they were in Germany, I think, and it was at 3 p.m. Miami time, and we all were like, "Oh shit, it's showing live!" I pull over at a gas station and watched him cut that promo, and you just hear that one kid, "I love you," and that kid right there is the reason I hate all of you. I'm like, oh shit, he's actually a bad guy.
Except he's not.
Thanks.
This made me think of too.
Playing along, buddy.
We should probably talk about AJ too. So AJ's like really retired.
AJ, I
AJ
was watching
Styles.
that, just waiting the entire time for Gunther to come out.
I don't know how he does his thing. He does it like this. No,
Like,
that's not like a cutter.
you've never seen a touchdown caught on a
This
Saturday
is
afternoon?
way more diamond cutter than AJ.
And if Ready to Rumble taught us one thing, it's that a diamond upside down is
Yep.
where's
It's easy. It's a bang.
it's a bang.
That's what DDP does.
Boom, tough acting to acting. I can't remember the guy's name, but all I'm thinking is that the Undertaker is now his role in WWE is what.
Yeah, like the NFL. Yeah, I had the same thing.
Exactly. He's gonna show up. AJ, I want to thank you for everything you've done for the game, for everything you're gonna do for the game, and you're gonna help continue the message when you take your
100%.
rightful place in Canton, Ohio.
But it's gonna make it like people are gonna know, like they're gonna be in the ring and they're gonna hear the gong and everybody's gonna instantly know. He's gonna be like, oh, he's going in the Hall of Fame.
But you know what?
Well, I mean,
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. He could have a far worse role.
Yeah, I think it's good.
I mean, they had Stephanie McMahon doing it for a long time.
Yeah, let's let Undertaker do it.
Now it's somebody we actually.
If we're gonna have McMahon do it, it's gonna be Shane McMahon, obviously. But
I do think it was awesome that they got Abyss and Kazarian to show up.
That was
pretty cool.
Kazarian, I'm not surprised because he's been on NXT. But the fact they brought out Chris Park as Abyss.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Abyss is a producer.
Yes, but I'm like,
you've seen the Good Brothers in
NXT.
Yep.
But like to have him as Abyss, big pop.
I thought that was great.
I'm like, remember that guy in Unreal that's like always apologizing? Like, I'm so sorry, sir. We went over time, sir. We're just trying to get him to go home. And he's just so sad sometimes. I'm like, yeah, that's that guy.
He's a monster.
That's the monster Abyss.
I was like, if James Mitchell pops out after him, that'd be fucking wild. But
I do wonder if he's gonna do, I would say a retirement tour, but not in the sense that he's doing matches. Like I could see him showing up on TNA and kind of doing the same type of thing.
I see TNA inducting him in October. I'm not doing a match, but just because he tweeted out, he's like, yeah, TNA offered me their Hall of Fame. And I said, no, I'm not doing a Hall of Fame as long as I'm an active wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see that.
I thought, how awkward would it be if like a new contract is already signed somewhere else and they come out with the Hall of Fame thing? Like,
He's at the Hall of Fame and he just like, and I just want to put these gloves on one more time, and it's AEW, and they just cut away.
I was listening to the Talking Shop. It's like the Good Brothers podcast or whatever, and they were. Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's funny as hell.
Yeah,
especially when they get drunk.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't listen, because they just ramble half the time.
Oh, it's so bad. Gallows gets going anyway, but Carl Anderson said that like I guess shoot that AJ Styles' neck is all fucked up, and he just like he can't do it anymore. He said basically his neck is like shot. And he's trying to like I think he wants to like go into like training in like NXT or something and like try to help produce the next generation is what they were saying. So we shall see. Shawn Michaels and AJ Styles, that might be
the match that we all wanted.
A pretty good developmental system coaching staff.
I thought you were going to say Saudi Mania 43.
Saudi Mania,
HBK versus AJ.
So if he's really just fucked up, then I get it. But I don't know. I thought it was going to be more.
Well, he also had said that when he signed this last contract, that it was his last contract.
Yeah.
And it ended at Rumble, and he literally did everything he said he was going to do, and I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. I'm curious as to how many zeros that offer from Tony Khan was.
Yeah.
What about the offer from Tony Jones?
AJ's been doing this for a long time too.
Tony Jones can go to hell.
I always remember AJ Styles wrestled. I mean, he was young, but on WCW, he was in Air Paris and AJ Styles. He was WCW superstar.
Him and who else is still wrestling in WCW? Kazarian. Let's see here. Technically, Jeff Jarrett's still wrestling. Yeah. Some guy named Rey Mysterio.
Oh yeah, he's been around a while.
That's weird. That's still weird to me. That Rey Mysterio, younger than AJ Styles, wrestling longer.
Tommy Dreamer ever wrestle in WCW?
I don't think so. Not that I know of. I don't think Dreamer did.
I don't think he did.
I imagine Shane Douglas probably wrestles at indie here and there still.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Shane Douglas. Yeah, it might be one of those. He's doing a meet and greet and comes out during the
Yeah.
intermission and
Give somebody a DDT or something.
the local heel that they're trying to get over as a heel comes out, cuts a promo. Shane Douglas hits the
That's a good
punch,
question.
punch, punch, finisher. Come meet me and take a picture with me and pay me $500.
What about I mean, Ric Flair is still potentially coming back for one last match, so you know.
I mean, if we're working like that, technically Amazing Red's still working in his promotion.
Woo!
Yeah, there's
Oh, I know
Why are
one that
his
we
legs so skinny?
Crowbar. You just said Crowbar at the beginning. Crowbar.
Yeah.
Crowbar.
Crowbar looks good. I've seen him work a couple of different companies.
I heard him on the Jericho podcast. He's like a physical therapist or something. He like literally that's like his like normal job. Like his shoot.
He's like, yeah, so if you want to get rid of this kink in your back, I'm going to put this bike rack on its side here, and I want you to just fall onto it.
Like he
Doesn't matter what form.
takes
Just
really
fall
good
back
care
on
of himself. Let's
it. Won't
see.
give a damn.
I googled what wrestlers from WCW are still active into old Chat GPT. Rey Mysterio, Chris Jericho, Dustin Rhodes. Is Dustin Rhodes really still active though?
Technically.
Jeff Jarrett and Ricky Morton.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah. That's right.
And somebody said also
die in the ring.
Charles Robinson, if you add referees and
Fair,
too.
fair.
Charles Robinson has been a ref for a very long time in a lot of different companies and a lot of big matches.
And he hasn't aged.
He still looks like he wants to be Ric Flair.
Woo!
That's interesting. Interesting.
You're the talking shop of mania, Paul E. White or whatever that guy's name was.
What about General Huge E. Erection?
Oh, geez. All right. Well, I think that'll do it for this episode. This is being filmed before the Elimination Chamber, so let us know who won in the comments.
Yeah. How did they botch Danhausen already?
So
maybe Harold's coming out the box. Well, hello there, Triple H.
Dylan Shimmers.
Oh, that would be.
It's me. No, I'll be doing basketball while the Elimination Chamber is happening. But so, ladies and gentlemen, let us know what happened during the Elimination Chamber in the comments below. Let us know if you'd like to be an admin. Keep up with the list tracking of all the micro brawlers. Let us know what you think is in the box. Let us know who is in the box, as it will be opened in Chicago this past Saturday at Elimination Chamber. Again, if you want to be an admin, if you want to help keep the micro brawler list going, let us know. We'd love to chat with you. Yeah. Buy our merch on ProWrestlingTees.com/The Broadcast. That hoodie is great for when you're shoveling snow or just, cleaning pools. If you want to cut the sleeves off, we got beanies, we got stretch hats, we got snapback hats, we got t-shirts, we got sweatshirts. We got all the good stuff. Support Aquacare Pool Services. Support DJ DaveCTheVoice. Support Tom's Got Glasses. And on behalf of everyone here, don't forget to tell your mother you love her every day because like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone. And God bless America.
Tony Jones, I hope you go to Boston and you're in the snow there.